One. We're live.
What up, man?
What's up, bro? How's it going?
Not much. So, come to my attention that we're not getting views. So,
Wait, somebody told you this, or?
yeah, someone told me this because I also have not been viewing.
Oh, yeah, I haven't been viewing either, and nobody's been watching. So this is just me and you talking. We're not doing it for anybody. Everybody sucks. I don't know what to look, but
So I've come up with a new theory.
What is it? We quit?
No, quitting is for quitters. Okay, so we can't
This
quit.
is not me. I'm not that guy.
So we have to get better. Okay, so I was looking on the internet and I found out most people suffer from like a crippling anxiety of penis size. Okay.
Okay. Did you get a sponsor?
I have not gotten a sponsor yet.
I thought it was like Viagra sponsoring us now. Yes.
But
That's what I wanted.
I have read some articles about some scientific breakthroughs, okay? And if we start getting some views and we start getting some likes and some subscribes, maybe I'll release a secret on how to grow your penis size up to 3 times, maybe even 4 times larger than it should be. And it's relatively good for your heart.
I hope whoever clicked this video by accident just listens to that. And then even if you don't care about MMA, you're gonna go through this video and like it, right?
Probably. And if that didn't work, I'm also a self-made billionaire who has plenty of secrets on how to become a billionaire yourself. Okay.
Self-help books. You have a couple of those, right?
But who likes to read anymore? You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to condense it into like a 3-minute video on how to basically change your whole life from perspective to become this bum and then become a billionaire like me. Because as you can tell, I'm living a billionaire lifestyle over here, you know?
So this is no longer just an MMA show. This is
it's a self-help MMA show.
I love it. Not self-help in MMA. We're not going to be teaching you any MMA.
What? You said what?
I said it's not self-help in MMA. Like, we're not teaching you MMA. We're helping you in life, and then also just happen to be giving you news on the best sport in the world.
Exactly. And maybe if that self-help stuff happens and it starts working and we start getting subscribers and views, maybe we do start self-helping MMA and we can teach these guys how to do what their favorite athletes are doing, you know? Because we're also probably black belts, maybe.
Bro, solid start to this show. I liked it, bro. I'm a fan. I didn't know what you were gonna say, but I'm a big fan. I hope it got at least one like from that alone, or a bad comment. I would love a bad comment right now. People complain about bad comments, don't know how lucky they are. I wish someone would make a joke about me and be like, you know what, your show sucks and you look like a terrorist. Like, oh, that hurt. But at least I felt something. There's something there. You know what I'm saying? Right now I feel nothing. I'm numb to everything.
And at the core of all of this, isn't this just an art experiment where we're artists committing and creating art in the moment and like wild hand gestures to get the audience stirred up and point and stare? And
do you call this art? Is this do you think
life is art?
All right, life is art. Let's talk about some fights.
Which is also art.
Before we get into the self-help part, we're going to talk about some fight, which is also an art. You're right, martial arts. We're talking about mixed martial arts. So,
connections. What? Boom! Oh God, look at that! Just like 4 fingers scissoring.
All right. You want to give your initial thoughts on the main event?
Yeah. Where have the French been hiding him?
Yeah. Bro, I'm not even mad at him. There's times where I'm mad that my guy loses, and if anybody, I should be mad about Derek Lewis losing, which I'm glad
in Houston.
Yeah, in Houston, which I'm a little bit. It was sad to see. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but at least my boy Cyril Khan came out to some Mike Jones,
bro. I'm glad you got that, bro. They were talking about this during the post-fight conference, and post-fight conference. he like trolled the fans kind of. He didn't mean to, but he played it because he likes that music. He likes like he named off a couple of Texas rappers, and I was just like, what? Did, but he was like laughing the whole time. He's like,
H-Town.
they asked him, they're like, you kind of like trolled the fans. He's like, yeah, they were cheering for me because they thought Derek Lewis was coming out. I was like, that's a good troll. That's a nice, clean, like you won yourself some fans. You know what I'm saying?
He won me over.
I was already a fan. I just wouldn't pick him over Derek Lewis, you know?
Yeah, as I said, I was
But I
that he
like
was a
him
monster.
a lot more now, definitely. And with like, bro, the show that he put on, that was a shutout, to be honest. Like, not
Yeah.
to put down Derek Lewis, but he like played his distance, didn't let Lewis punch him. I think he like outpunched Lewis like 20-3 or something like that. So he did his job, bro.
Yeah, tore up that leg with those leg kicks, and then and then on top of that, went in there and finished off. When he went in there and finished off the fight, I was like, oh, because like I'm same with you. Like when I'm watching people put together like a fight like that, I'm like, man, it's hard to start rooting against him. I'm like, because he's putting together such a good fight, doing all this stuff. And when he went in there to close out the fight, I was like, oh man, I was like, this is where Derek Lewis just uppercuts and like lights go out.
The first time, right when he was still standing, but he was like hunched over. I was like, yeah, this is where Lewis does his thing and just like drops this dude without looking. But he was careful. He went in there smart.
Yeah, took care of business, did his thing. As I said, I don't know where the French are hiding this guy, but
He like in the clinch situations, he seemed to like overpower Lewis, which is not right. That wasn't just me. He overpowered him.
No,
And
yeah,
Lewis outweighed him by like 20 pounds, I think.
yeah, because I think he cut down to like 264 or something like that, and I think Sarah Khan came in like 245, 244.
Yeah, so he was like 20, but yeah, he was outpowering him the whole time. I was surprised by that. Who outpowers Derek Lewis besides like maybe Francis, possibly.
Let's say Francis, and then like I don't know if like DC powers him, but he like outmaneuvers him for sure when he starts getting
DC
all
can
that.
He can use his power better, I think,
Yeah.
like in the wrestling situation and stuff. But like in the clinch, he just like every time Lewis got him against the fence, he reversed it like quickly and seemingly with ease. I was like, so this guy's not that big, super fast, or not that big compared to Derek Lewis.
Right.
But he like has the power of Derek Lewis or more.
Yeah, dude. He looked like a machine. Like it was crazy. Like he went out there, he looked good, he was like fluid. And like as I said, like just like chipped away at him, kept doing his thing, kept it like he kept switching back and forth from like southpaw to orthodox and like back in and out. And I mean, Gane looked good. I don't know, like they were the sports announcers were really pushing heavy like that this dude's gonna go in there and like stun Francis Ngannou. And I'm kind of like, all right, like pump the brakes a little bit, but he did look good. Like I'll give him that for sure. But like
he's gonna have to do the same thing with Ngannou that he did with Derek. Pretty much is like you're going against the not one hit wonder, but like one hit knockout dude.
Yeah.
And you can't get hit. Like he couldn't get hit by Derek Lewis and he did it. You know what I'm saying? But I think Ngannou's a little bit quicker on the feet, a little bit more agile. So it should be a fun challenge.
Yeah. And I was gonna say sometimes he like where like Derek Lewis seemed like a little hesitant. Francis Ngannou, I've watched fights where like he didn't even care. He just bulldozes through whatever you're doing and just like
but he starts like kind of stopped doing that. He stopped doing that for at least for the second Stipe fight because he tried doing it the first time for Stipe. And so,
no.
What's up, bro?
Yeah, I'm curious. It looks good. I like it on paper. I know Francis Ngannou wasn't happy that they went for the interim belt on him like that, but I mean at the end of the day,
the next fight is they're gonna unify it. So before John Jones is waiting until next year. Stipe hasn't said anything yet besides that he maybe wants to leave.
Yeah, I've heard that. I've actually heard him talking too, like that they're talking about trying to get like a Stipe John Jones fight going.
Yeah, they were.
In the background.
That was an option too, but he didn't want that. I don't think Stipe wanted it or John wanted it. John just wants the belt. John don't care. John's like, I want the belt and I want the money.
And I guess while we're talking about it, do you feel like Stipe should have got an instant rematch against Ngannou?
Like he's considered to be the greatest heavyweight of all time in UFC, right?
Right.
So everybody says that, and then he just comes off this rubber match with DC, right?
Right.
That was that's the last fight was with DC, right?
Yeah, the DC and then Nagano, yeah.
Yeah. So why wouldn't you give it to him?
Yeah. That I was thinking the same thing. So I understand why Stipe is kind of mad because
Yeah, I see that.
But I also think like deep down, UFC is probably wanting to like get Nagano like
Oh
a
no,
big
I get the
fight.
business side of it too, but that doesn't mean
Yeah. Right.
like maybe Stipe deserves like, you know.
Yeah. I think he should have got the instant rematch.
Yeah.
Because that's pretty standard practice too in UFC. Is like you lose and then like most of the guys go right back in.
Well, if you've had the belt for a while and you lose it, you
Mm-hmm.
probably deserve a rematch. And Stipe's had the belt longer than anybody. He's defended the heavyweight title more than anyone in history. So
yeah. So I feel him, but we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. All right, let's cut this one short. You wanna like and subscribe? Do something that makes them like and subscribe, bro. Use some mind control powers. Hypno-toad these fools.
Like and subscribe our videos. 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 That's good enough, probably.
No, that was perfect.
I mean, that's what I felt like. That's what came from the heart. So